Welcome back on your Lobo Coaches Show. I'm Robert Portnoy. We're alongside Craig Neal, the head basketball coach for the men at the University of New Mexico. And Coach Neal, it's time for our Ask the Coach segment. Fans can submit their questions at golobos.com to pose their question to Coach Neal. And this week's question comes from Derek in Rio Rancho, and he says, where do you think the Lobos might look to get some bench scoring?
That's a good question. We've got pretty good bench scoring up to date. Up till our last game, we didn't get anything. I don't think we had a point. They took, I think, 8 or 7 shots. They've had opportunities. We just haven't been making shots. But when you go 5 for 20 from 3, you know, your bench doesn't have a lot of confidence. But, you know, I think Cullen and Arthur and Dede will be able to score. And, you know, hopefully Nick will be able to provide some. And even Merv played a little bit yesterday, and he can make some shots. So hopefully those guys will continue to get more playing time. But right now, it's hard to play 11 guys. It's hard to play 10 guys, and we're doing it. And our bench is probably going to shrink a little bit. But we've got to get some production out of those guys. And hopefully we will. It's the first game that we haven't. And, you know, hopefully that's not a trend. And hopefully they can continue to get some confidence and develop and practice and keep working. But, you know, I think those guys are capable.
All right, once again, if you'd like to submit your question to Coach Neal with our Subway Ask the Coach segment, Derek in Rio Rancho did it at golobos.com. All right, let's take a peek now at our Subway Player of the Game. And really, it could have been Alex Kirk, but we selected Kendall Williams, team high 28. And this is Hugh again. Big rebound, great outlet, and Kendall with the finish for a 4-point lead with about 50 seconds to go.
It's very similar to a year ago, the Davison dunk, to kind of seal the Davison game. And that dunk right there kind of sealed the game. And then I took a timeout right after that, and we were able to get a couple stops after that and get him. You know, he definitely had an unbelievable game. He's 16 for 16 in the line. That's a school record, which is impressive. And he's 1 away from being a Mountain West record. But he played an all-around good game, and really proud of the way he's playing, showing the maturity, not getting out of control. You know, I don't mind him celebrating, but he's got to quit celebrating as much and get back on defense, and that's part of it. But that's Kendall, and Kendall's Kendall, and that's why he's very special.
Kendall Williams, your Subway Player of the Game. Subway restaurants eat fresh. 16 for 16 at the line, you mentioned that to be perfect in a game like that is something to do it 16 times. That is a new Lobo standard for perfection at the line in a single game. But most impressive for me was the 8 for 8 in the final 2 minutes. Yeah,
and that's, you want to get him the ball because he's been there before. You want to, you know, and Hughes made some big free throws for us. And the biggest thing with Kendall is, you know, he's going to be confident. He wants the ball. So we got pressed late in the game, and, you know, we drew up a couple things to make sure that he got the ball because we knew he was going to get fouled, and he made big free throws.
Half minute to go here. Cam Bairstow, 2 big blocks late. You know, Alex gets all the pub for his blocks, but Cam did some work inside.
I think they had 6 for the game, and they've done a really good job defensively. And you know, Cam had a big block, the one on the baseline that everybody thought was goaltending, that really wasn't goaltending. That was a big block for us, and then he had another one late in the game. But he's playing very well.
All right, we come back with our Santa Ana Star Casino Play of the Game. You're watching the Lobo Coaches Show. We're live at the studios of U Public Television. We're back with Coach Neal right after this.